engine vibrates. A faulty fuel injector will cause the corresponding cylinder to not be able to fire. This means that while driving, the engine will vibrate or hiccup after it tries to finish each cycle without fuel. The engine control unit, ECU, is the central computer or brain of any vehicle and manages many individual components, such as the fuel injector. Via various sensors, the ECU makes sure the injector sprays fuel at the right time and in the right amount so the correct air-fuel mixture is created. A vehicle's fuel pump pushes gasoline from the tank, through fuel lines, and into the fuel injectors. When the ECU determines fuel is needed, it communicates this to the fuel injector solenoid, which then opens to allow the pressurized fuel to spray into the cylinder. If the engine does not get enough fuel sprayed into due to a clogged injector, then the engine will misfire as you drive. Your vehicle will struggle to accelerate, or there will be a pause after you step on the gas pedal. Either way, you'll want to take care of the problem soon, or the engine will be susceptible to overheating or other problems that occur when the proper air-fuel mixture is upset. Check engine light. The most obvious sign of a problem is when the check engine light illuminates on your dashboard. Although this could mean a lot of things, a bad fuel injector could be one of them. Anytime an injector delivers less fuel than needed, or more in some cases, the engine's efficiency is lowered and can trigger the cell to come on. Use an OBD2 scanner to confirm the issue. If your fuel injector is actually broken or cracked from damage or old age, then gasoline will begin to leak out of it. This means the fuel won't be able to reach the nozzle, but instead, it will leak from the body. If you check the fuel injector, you will notice gasoline on the exterior or on the nearby fuel rail. Often, the leak is coming from the fuel injector seal, which deteriorates over time. Vehicle maintenance can be daunting, even when it comes to relatively simple tasks like keeping fuel lines clean. The fuel that you put in your gas tank is just as important as the oil that goes into your motor, but you'll never get maximum efficiency from your car if your fuel system isn't regularly cleaned. Deposits in the fuel line can decrease fuel efficiency and limit your mileage, and long-term neglect can cause damage that leads to expensive repairs. Injector cleaners are solvents that are applied directly into your fuel mix. No matter what the gasoline companies tell you, the fuel that you pump at the gas station is not completely pure. There are additives in the gasoline, and sometimes the fuel is even compromised when it is stored at the tank farm. Sediment in the fuel and chemical reactions can mean that thick deposits will almost certainly build up in your fuel line, over time. A high-quality fuel injector cleaner will mix with the fuel to dissolve buildup in the injectors and in the fuel line, and then the solvents are burned away with the fuel during the combustion process. Think of it as a detox for your vehicle, and when you closely follow fuel injector cleaner instructions, you will experience noticeable improvements in the running of your vehicle. What goes into a bottle of fuel injector cleaner? Polyacetylene. This compound is used in both diesel fuel injector cleaner and gasoline varieties. It is more commonly labeled as PIB. It acts as a detergent, removing sediment and buildup in the injectors and fuel lines. Research has shown that this particular additive can also reduce misfiring and engine knock problems. Polyether Amine, sometimes labeled as P. This compound is highly effective at removing solidified deposits that restrict injector flow or partially block fuel lines. Highly effective, this compound can break the bonds of solid deposits on a molecular level. Broken down, the deposits are then harmlessly ejected through the vehicle's exhaust after passing through the combustion chamber. One of the advantages of products based on this compound is that there is absolutely no residue left in the fuel lines, injectors, or within the engine. Polyacetylene Amine, otherwise known as PIB, this compound is similar to PIB, with the difference being that it is more effective at removing moisture. However, it is ineffective at cleaning the combustion chamber, so is mostly used as a maintenance product, rather than as one that can remove long-term gunk buildup and sediment deposits.